Hi, welcome to Danny After Dark. Tonight, we'll be doing a very special event. Ask Me Anything, True Crime Edition, third episode. But I'm not going to do this alone. I need my guys. So, joining me tonight is Paul from the Paulcast and Mr. Beckham. But what are they dressed up as? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and dive on in and bring them up.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing there, Danny?
Hello. Good evening. Robert Evans
just got
here.
beat up from get out of the way. I just got back from Spawn Ranch, and boy, is my face tired. Huh?
Wow.
Whoa.
So this is going to be crazy. And don't worry, guys. There will be no slips. That is on my OnlyFans. So
Oh,
subscribe.
man. Talk
Well,
about
I'm
the
just-
snips tonight.
I'm just hanging out with my hangout, so this is my fucking OnlyFans.
Okay, so welcome, Paul. Welcome, Beckham, and welcome everybody in the chat. I'm so glad to see you guys here. I will be periodically checking to make sure those of you who don't have a wrench that need one will be given one. And trolls, don't even bother. Don't waste your time. So anyway, we have already gotten some really cool questions submitted. It's Ask Me Anything, True Crime Edition. People also seem to be interested in asking us questions. Robert Evans, how high are you?
Oh, no, as high as you can get. Thanks.
He got that shit from the clubhouse.
Oh
you
my
you owe
goodness.
me, tramp.
So what I'll do is start with the questions start with some of them that we have, answer some of them from the chat, and we'll just kind of bounce back and forth. So let's get started. And though some people wanted to be anonymous with their questions, but those who didn't mind saying their names, I will say their names. Let me move over so the titties are in view. Okay.
Oh my god. Let me move over so my donkey's in view. Hold on. Oh, fuck. All right. I'm ready.
All right, so let's get started. This we got several times, and then we got the updated part of the question. You'll know what that means. What are your thoughts on Brian Laundrie regarding the Gabby Petito case? The first question was, where is he? Well, now we know where he is. So the second part was, how do you guys think he died?
Wait, who?
Brian Laundrie, he was the one that killed his girlfriend, Gabby Petito, and he's been on the run for like a few months.
Oh, I would say maybe somebody else got to him.
Okay. I think he killed himself.
No, that's too easy.
You can't say no what my opinion is.
All right,
I don't think
Donkey
he was
Dan.
gonna risk being, I don't
I
think
think
he
I
was
saw.
gonna
I think I saw that Danny guy over at a party on Sunset.
What'd you say? No, I don't know enough about that case at all to even I could guess. I'd flip a coin though, and it would make about as much sense to me. If I was him, I would kill myself for sure. Piece of shit. But who knows?
Okay. Fair enough. Anthony asks, well, this is a Danny question. Danny, who was the first serial killer that really made you want to get into this whole topic? I would say, the case that I've most studied is Ted Bundy. So I go with Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer.
Bundy's a rumpkin. Bundy's
He's
a poop butt.
He's a poop butt.
Oh, I think we lost Paul, man.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Bundy would fit in Hollywood. I couldn't cast him.
Let me tell you about not fitting in things. Fuck me.
wouldn't be able to cast him. He would take out the leading lady.
Okay, Robert
Speaking of
Evans,
a
calm the
cast,
fuck
that's the
down.
last leading lady I had walked out in one.
All right. With the Zodiac case being announced that it was solved, do you guys believe they identified the right guy?
Yes.
No.
Really? I think so. I don't think they would have announced it.
What? I've had
Well,
16
that not
successful
necessarily.
movies, Danielle. I think I have my own opinion.
Oh my God, this is a nightmare.
It's okay, so I think that there were a lot of people that were very educated looking in on that. And so I think he is. But again, I don't know enough about it to be like to have evidence in the contrary. If people do have evidence in the contrary, then I don't know, bring it forward. Go to the other go tell them who it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just could get in Polanski to make the movie. We're good.
Robert Evans, this is not your show. Let's calm the fuck down. Jinx, I own several Bundy shirts, like a lot. Okay. And then follow up was Danny, will you now do a Zodiac case episode on your channel? Because I only do solved cases. I still don't know if I will. I've never been into the Zodiac, to be honest. I don't know. So maybe we'll see. All right. Little shade. What is a behind the scenes fact about your co-host that others don't get to see?
Real life.
About
or
us.
fake life.
Real life.
Real life. About the three of us. I know.
All right, what do you got?
I would stay in view.
Wait,
I would
what was
say,
the question?
for fuck's sake, get out of the cocaine. What is a behind the scenes fact about your co-host that others don't get to see? For Mr. Beckham, I would say others don't get to see how really, really smart he is and just how much he really knows and how many facts he has in his head about anything. He's really quiet behind the scenes, and I know a lot of times it's me and Paul kind of delivering a lot of information, but Beckham is, I mean, just as important, if not more. He's just, oh my God, I can't, I take back everything I said. And then in regards to Paul,
Nothing. This is how I am all the time.
it's a mix because I know you don't care about YouTube, but you kind of do. So it depends.
I care about
You care about
being
certain
respectful.
aspects. You put
Certain
out there that you
aspects.
don't give a shit, but you care about certain aspects.
Well, yeah, if I didn't give a shit, like I'd be like, you know, sitting with my pants off and being like, hey, you guys want to see me pick my nose? Some shit like that.
Like you are right now.
Well, I mean, yeah.
All right, you guys go.
I think that Danielle puts off being really, really like, what's the right word for me to put out here? You know, she sucks her own dick a lot on camera. And so with it in that, they don't get to see the fact that she actually is really thoughtful and does, and is, yeah, a really, really solid person. Beckham is the same sort of thing. Like, these are two people that I actually would like. These are my friends. They're good people. And so I think the true nature of these guys, you get to see a bit of, but not completely. And that's good because, you know, leave something to mystery. That and he's crazy good at this.
Mm-hmm. All right, Beckham.
My turn.
Is he frozen?
All right.
Oh no, there he is.
No,
No.
no, he
Like,
just
all
did a
right.
lot of cocaine.
Like you guys are great. You know, like you said, Paul, you guys are great friends. I enjoy doing this with you guys. You both are extremely nice, intelligent in your own ways. You know, Paul, you're awesome with connecting with people and music, and I feel I can come to you about anything, get any ideas through you, as well as Danielle. Um, let's see, and what people don't know about you guys is that, you know, I might come in hard at something, and Paul's always like laid back and just chill, and here's out the story. Danielle would just be like, with Danielle, it's like what people don't know is that I believe that if she had the right opportunity, she could be a doctor, not in the medical sense, but in the literal sense or educated sense. So definitely, really, you know, for sure, if you had been given the right opportunities and things like that. But anyway, but I enjoy all this stuff, and it's a lot of fun, and we'll keep going for sure.
Yeah. Especially because the amount of cocaine he's on. If he stops, his fucking heart will explode.
God,
Dude, it would be interesting if I could just try it one time and just
Don't
see
do
what
it.
okay, that's a topic for Paul's after show. All right, let's jump back in. And again, if you guys have questions in the chat, throw them out there because I have what people have messaged me thus far, but we're here, so throw them out. What are your pros and cons? I'll kind of stick with this. What are your pros and cons of being a YouTuber or on YouTube?
What are the pros? The pros are I've gotten to talk to a lot of people I find interesting, and that I am surprised put up with my incessant questioning. The rotten thing about YouTube are all the fucking insane people who make you question if they should actually drop the bomb.
I missed the question. I was digging in deep.
Swear to God. All right, so
Hi, Stunty.
What was the question?
Hi, Stunty.
I'm doing this with my pants off.
Let me give Stunty a wrench. So the question was, what are the pros and cons of being on YouTube or being a YouTuber? So I'll answer while Beckham gets sober from cocaine. The pros is that it's interesting. Like, I still have to sit back and think like, wow, people listen to us. Like, we go live and it's the same people and they care what we think and or when someone will message me like, hey, you mentioned this book and I just bought it and it's great. And thanks for the suggestion. I'm like, you bought it because of me? So that's interesting. Yeah. Like Paul said, some of the people we've gotten the opportunity to talk to, we would never ordinarily. The cons, I mean, there are just some shitty people in the world and they find their way to YouTube, and it's one of those like, how have you not been popped off in real life? Like, if that's who you really are as a person. And you cover your case on Danny After Dark. Like and subscribe.
I've popped off a couple people in my day.
I've popped off on a couple people in my day.
Don't mess with the Cotton Club or I'll come after you.
Don't mess with my giant fucking penis.
So, Beckham, what's your answer?
One would be for sure the connection of the people we've made connections with, friendships I would never have had COVID not happened, including you guys and everybody else, and the trips and all of that stuff. And I guess the negativity would be just the fact that some people, I don't know. Some people can't handle the online stuff. I don't know. I guess they're true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're probably the same way in real life. It's just this is just a different format. So
it's funny. It seems like the internet is like a whole nother reality, and everybody has to learn how to grow up like real quick because there's so much information, and there's like you don't have to worry about getting smacked in the mouth. You don't have to worry about anything. So everybody's just like, and they're just losing their fucking mind. And that's the thing with the internet is I love the amount of information and the amount that you can connect and stuff like that on it. The problem is, along with that comes all the fucking nutcase people. Like, you know, all the
right,
baby dick
Deadwax.
people who are walking down
Calm
the
down.
street in LA.
All right, Deadwax, calm down there.
All right. Okay, this question was asked by Wolf. When people join cults, is there a psychological explanation aside from the cult leader aspect? Then he said, I think people feel secure in groups, and so the reason for cults is multifaceted. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the question again, when people join cults, is there a psychological explanation aside from the cult leader aspect?
Sure. I think there's all sorts of issues that can go into it. Lots of it has to do with a, you know, a kiss on the cheek after being beaten down your whole life. There's a lot of that sort of thing to it. You can look at, we'll say, for instance, like this isn't, and I'm not saying they're a cult or anything like that, but if you look at Sandra Good, what she came from, right? She had a rough go of it. Like, she had a real rough go of it. Her parents weren't great to her. She was sick. All this stuff happened. She goes and she meets this guy who is like, you know, tells her whatever she wants to hear and, you know, all this stuff. And at a certain point, when you're that vulnerable and somebody does that for you, you become like so ride or die. And then when you have other people around that are reinforcing it, then, you know, whether it's a cult or whether it's a gang or whether it's in anything, all that sort of acceptance and, you know, looking for something you're missing is a part of it. And then Danielle's going to be like, no, that's not right. Here, let me fucking...
I think Donkey Dan needs some green beer. But,
Do you want to answer, Beckham?
I don't know, Paramount. At Paramount, we sure did have a group. Polanski, Evan, myself.
Character.
We had a lot of fun at Paramount, for sure.
Okay, so I would say my opinion is I think the people that join have a lack of self and a lack of self-worth, and they really, really lack what they feel is a true identity of themselves. So they go, okay, we're back to the fucking avatar. That didn't last long. So
He's doing a bump.
I can't with him. I just can't with him. Paul, like the way you're holding that is just like, okay. You're just like, I'm waiting for your hands to just go.
Hey,
down.
hold on. I'm getting a refill, but I'm also getting my mirrored glass so I could do a line real quick.
Okay. Topic, Paul. So I think people really lack a true identity, and so they are looking to find one in something other than themselves. So they join this group or a group where at first it's you get the attention that you're seeking, and then eventually that gets stripped, and then you're just there as one of the group. But I think that's why they look, because they really don't have their own self-worth, self-identity, where they're confident in themselves, because otherwise I don't think they would need to seek outside of themselves for that.
It's too deep.
That's what everybody who hang out with me said. I'm totally flaccid right now.
I set him up, you knock him down.
All right, Arvin Evans, what's your answer?
Why do people join cults, you cokehead?
For friendships.
Okay.
And all day and all night sex.
Oh God.
Well, okay, not to give, I really don't like giving Beckham any credit, let's be honest. But there could be something to what he said about joining for friendships. I take that as joining
Thank
for
you.
relationships, because maybe they don't have, Paul, for fuck's sake. Because maybe they don't have that in their real life. And now they join something where they're one of 40, 50, maybe more people that care about them. And so, and then in the end, it's no, you're just one of the group. Your identity doesn't matter. Beckham, get it together. Who is your favorite? This is a two-part question for each of us. Who is your favorite true crime YouTuber, and what is your true crime or Manson book you recommend?
Me, motherfucker. No, I'm just...
I obviously recommend Danny After Dark.
Oh shit!
Or
I
the
knew
Paul
one of the,
Chat.
I knew one of something was gonna explode, and it wasn't the powder I have next to me. Sorry, it wasn't the powder next to me.
All right, I'll answer because these guys are cool. Favorite true crime YouTuber? I really don't have one. There's no one come for me. There's Bailey Siren, who, I mean, I'm into makeup, so she does makeup while she talks cases. All the information she talks when she does her case isn't always 100% accurate, but she's good entertainment to watch. And if you're into makeup too, it's kind of like two birds with one stone thing. So I'll watch her.
No, I don't like her.
I know you don't, Beckham. I know you don't.
Do you know what that girl does for me?
She couldn't suck the chrome off of the hill hitch for she.
You know what? See what that girl does for me?
What? Okay.
No, she couldn't.
In regards to a true crime book or Manson book, I would say I would recommend The Phantom Prince by Elizabeth Kendall regarding her relationship with Ted Bundy. All right, now you guys.
True crime. Actually, I don't listen to a lot of true crime stuff. I don't listen to a lot of true crime podcasts or anything like that. A really good podcast I got into was Hardcore History. That was a long time ago, and that had like a 1 million part series on World War I, but it was all like really good information. And the guy does a whole bunch of different stuff. He's really great. As far as Manson books go, fuck, I don't know, man.
Chaos. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Hey, fiddle.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess actually my favorite it's Danny After Dark is the only fucking one I know anyway.
We haven't read Shrek's
Thank you
book.
for me winning by default.
Yes,
you haven't read Shrek's book.
I haven't read Shrek's book, and I'm waiting to read that.
We haven't read Shrek's book.
No. I think so far out of the ones I've read.
Don't lie. It's chaos. The damn author does lines of cocaine. What do you want? What else do you
Marilyn Manson.
Can I go now?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Danny After Dark. And her sultrous level of attire she wears. She is always the party and the after party. Now, best book is Chaos for now. Even Donkey Dan comes out in Chaos, I believe.
Hi, Craig.
What was the other question? Oh, Leatherface. When is Leatherface gonna make the Danny After Dark show?
Ed Gein, you will get on Ed Gein. I just got a book for my birthday on him, so he's a must carry, absolutely.
Two things for sure. Paul would get lost at Cielo Drive. We would never find him. At a party.
If it was at the party, oh yeah, fuck,
at a party, we would lose Paul and Danielle. I think we might see you at sunset somewhere in a Hollywood Hill party. You're always
probably working one of the strip
You're
clubs.
always astonishing.
Oh, thank you, Robert Evans.
I think that Danny would come out of one of Sebring's sex dungeon, and she'd be like walking out of there looking like she is now, and Sebring would be sitting there looking perplexed. He's like, "I did everything."
All right, dude, regular Beckham voice. I would have loved to have been there, like in the corner in a living room at a party, and seen Donkey Dan and Sebring fight over Danielle.
They'd just be like, they'd be sword fighting with their giant
dude!
dicks.
Can you imagine the drama there for that? Holy shit! Dude, I would have loved to have just been there on that and that would have been fucking hilarious.
We know who I'd go with if he's.
Dude, I don't give a dude. No, hold on, time out. Because not only would you have Donkey Dan coming after you, but you'd have probably like straight Satans coming through the door and be like, "Hey man, our guy's gonna get with this chick, and you ain't gonna do shit about it." They would have been talking shit to Sebring. That's a fact. Yeah, that would have been something to watch for sure.
Paul, I can't.
So Danny would have killed Jay.
Danny would have killed. Yeah, you know how Jay has a reputation for being a sadomasochist? Yeah, I think I could give him a run for his money. All right, so this is actually a really sweet question, and the person wanted to stay anonymous, which breaks my heart because it was so nice and thoughtful. Okay. Once you guys wrap up your Manson show, will you continue to work with each other on another project? And then they added, the three of you have a great dynamic together.
That's nice.
Yeah.
If I do anything, it'll be with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hollywood
I mean, I'm still going to do Danny After Dark.
Hollywood all the way.
I know Beckham's into Hollywood. There's JFK. Maybe we can solve the JFK. Hey, Rob. But I mean, even if they'll be involved with me through Danny After Dark for sure. I mean, they helped set this up for me. Without them, I wouldn't have this. So
hey, we're having California trip number 2 coming up. Probably as the year turns.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot in the pipeline, I believe.
I mean, how much can we do on the Manson? I don't know. I would love to continue to work with these two. If it's, hey, I think, let's talk about this. Sure. I mean, we talked about JFK the other night just on a whim, and y'all really got into it, which was really cool. What is so funny, Donkey Dan DiCarlo?
Just Mimi. At first, I thought Paul was Keith Moon's Uncle Ernie.
It says his name, Mimi. How are you confused? No offense, hon.
Sebring would cut their hair. That's awesome.
And again, just a quick reminder. Yes, I have some sent to me questions. I only have one page left of questions that were pre-sent to me. So if you guys have questions in the chat, feel free to ask them. Again, it's kind of a true crime related thing, but you guys, I know last time started asking questions about us, which was interesting. So if there's stuff you want to know about us that we're comfortable answering, sure. Okay. Okay. Hubs actually suggested this one when I was like, oh, I'm doing a true crime, another AMA. He's like, oh, I have some questions. And this was actually a good one. If you were caught by a killer or serial killer, which one would you be terrified by the most? I have an answer. But
so do I.
I don't. I have no idea. They're all fucking terrifying. Whichever one would take the longest.
Mine would be David Parker Ray, the toy box killer.
No way. I disagree with you.
What do you think?
No.
Well, his video is on, the audio from when he captures his victims is on YouTube, and it's like 45, 50 minutes, if not more. And he plays it when these women get caught, and you have to listen to it, and you know what he's going to do to you, and you know you're going to get killed at the end.
I don't know. For you, I would disagree with your own choice.
Okay, Robert Evans, and who would I? Tell me. Motherfucker, tell me.
I think you would enjoy it too much with the toy box guy. But any other way,
Shit.
and you would love what's his face. You guys would make a great couple. The Florida kid, the poop butt.
Oh, Bundy.
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 Kid, he just happened to murder there for fuck's sake.
Leatherface, you'd be afraid of.
I
Ed
see.
Gein?
He would eat you alive.
He didn't eat.
Yeah, he did. You just don't know.
Okay, Robert Evans in Donkey DeCarlo, what are your answers?
For what? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna fucking,
No, what was the question again? I was reading the other questions.
I'm gonna fucking kill both of you. If you were caught by a killer or serial killer, which one would you be
Yeah,
terrified
Widow.
by the most?
God, fuck, I don't know.
Colombian drug lord woman chick. That's who I wouldn't mess with. Robert Evans does not connect well with Colombian women.
No idea. Anybody, whoever the one that would make torture you the most, whatever, because I just don't know enough of them. They all sound pretty shitty.
I'm on speed dial with Pablo Escobar.
Okay. Patty, I saw Patty had one. Where is it? I just scrolled. Have you ever had a murderous dream? What happened in it?
Have I ever had a
What?
murderous dream? Like us murdering somebody or getting murdered?
She doesn't say. It says, have you ever had a
it's-
murderous dream? So I'd say both.
No,
All right, one of each.
I've had sex dreams. Does that count?
You murdered that pussy? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
This is a
Cocaine.
family-friendly show, Paul. Clearly.
Clearly. All right, so yeah, I think so. I think so because I remember having like angry dreams, like that kind of angry dreams, just like flying off the handle. And have I ever been murdered? I mean, I think so. I remember one time, one of the freakiest like that sort of dreams I had was I was walking through my house and it was so fucking dark, and I came into this little hallway and there's a window right behind me, and all of a sudden it was just like bang right behind the window, and I fucking woke up, and that was scary.
The closest thing I believe I ever came to getting murdered, I was supposed to be at Cielo Drive at a party, but I didn't make it. I had a business meeting to attend to.
Yeah, fucking Sense Sadie up there.
I
Chick could take a dick.
I have dreamed a lot where I'm being captured by killers and I'm always trying to outrun them. And I have those dreams almost every single night, to be honest. But I'm not scared in the dreams. It's like I'm captured and I'm trying to run, but I'm never scared of them.
Danielle, Robert Evans has the perfect doctor for you. I'll get you his number.
What, Dr. Feelgood? Okay. Super Strict 9. Yes, the Jonestown tapes are crazy. I've listened to all of them in their entirety. Paul, you can't ever do that.
I never will. Don't even tell me what's on them. I don't give a shit.
It's the quietness that freaks me out the most.
Yeah.
As the tapes go on, it's the quietness that freaks me out the most. Just making sure we haven't missed any other questions in here before I go back to the notebook.
Nathan had a good one.
Who?
Nathan Bouchard.
The fuck did I miss?
Right
that?
under wax. Yeah, and right under Patty's question. He asks, if you could have asked Charles Manson one question, what would it be?
Sorry, Nathan, I scrolled by you.
Do either of you have one question that you would ask Charles Manson? And he had to give you let's put on that he had to give you the answer.
Was he truthful?
So we're going with that he was going to be truthful.
He was going to be truthful.
Paul, do you have an answer or do you need to think about it?
No, I need to think about it.
I got
One.
one.
You got
Okay,
one?
go
What is
ahead.
it?
You owe me a camera I gave you at Paramount. What did you do with it?
God damn it. I think if I had to ask one thing and I could get that would give me a oh fuck, I don't even know. I'd ask something about
Did
the
everybody
La
get that?
Biancas, because the La Biancas was there's so much less known about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Interesting.
everybody catch that or not?
Yeah, we did.
No,
we just
oh
don't
my
care,
god,
Beckham.
they're just not fucking listening anymore.
I think my question to Manson would be, do you regret starting the commune that you did?
What?
That's the he would
That's
say
a
no.
waste of a
That's
question,
a fucking
Danielle.
waste of a question. How
No,
dare
I'm
you?
No, I
disappointed in
disagree.
dude.
What the
I
fuck?
disagree.
Dude,
You want to know what he thinks about the
what the?
Dear
You
Because
have
of
Christ.
one
where it led him.
question, just
One
like the
question,
World
and
Series
he's
is
gonna
played
answer
once a
it.
year, and they're playing in a freaking snowstorm right now.
No,
Really?
listen.
Really?
That gives
Like
him
really?
the opportunity to say, "Hi, Lisa Tedesco. I'm getting to your question. I'm sorry." That gives him the opportunity to say, "I, no, I
No.
don't, but I regret meeting Bobby,
No, but
or
that's
I
not
regret meeting so and so along the way."
that's not how it works. He answers a question, so he'd be like, no. And that's your fucking question that you got.
Yeah, no, that's come on, dude.
That was the worst.
That was
Me
an
and
awful
Paul,
answer.
Paul
So
and
you
I
know
are on the
what?
same page on this for sure. Like seriously, come
That
on.
was all I could think of offhand.
All right. So anyway,
Whatever.
what's the next question, Danielle?
All
How
right.
dare you?
Now Josh says, do you plan on writing a book or do you prefer the podcast format?
No, everyone else anybody who needs to have written a book is either writing a book right now or has written a book. I don't think that there's any way that I could add anything to it. I don't think there's there's a lot of you'll trip upon the information that you put out in your book one way or another, and it'll either be wrong or it'll already be out there. And then you'll just be like, ah, fuck. Right? So
yeah,
you'd have to go, in my opinion, you'd have to be looking at it as long as Shrek and Stimpson and all that sort of stuff to put out a book that would be worth adding, or O'Neill to like put out a book that would be worth reading, worth adding to the pile of 8 billion fucking books that are out there.
Yeah. I'm not interested in writing a book. I prefer reading books. To me, it's enjoyment. So if I was to write a book, to me, it'd become more of a job, and then it wouldn't be I wouldn't take it as enjoyable as I do. And Fiddle, for fuck's sake, yes. Okay, that was a closed question. Could have been answered yes or no. Okay, got it. That was a shitty question.
Do you want a mully on that one? Do you want to try another one? Want to swing at that again, or are you done with her?
Okay, I do actually have one. I was trying to be wholesome and not ask it.
That's so stupid.
All right. Out of all the girls in the commune, who was the best lay?
That's the question. I mean,
that's for Donkey Dan.
Who is the best lay for him? I mean, God, who knows, man?
Again, that's just what comes to mind. Was like, which girl was the best?
Yeah, Danny does a pop-up book. You turn it. Danny DiCarlo entered the courtroom.
All right, Beckham, what about you? Would you write a book?
Yes. I might think about doing one.
Well, you've got a lot of information, and you could research, like a book needs to be researched, and you could come at it from a very sober law standpoint, or law enforcement standpoint.
Yes.
Well, now, Josh,
Yes.
I don't even mean it from a Manson, because I do all their true crime on my channel, so I could have tons of killers to choose from, but I still probably wouldn't. I like this format. Okay, so since Lisa Tedesco's here, she wanted me to give a little PSA, so I will. All right, being the cat lady that I am, black cats get a bad rap around Halloween, and there's a stigma that comes with that, and people need to knock it the fuck off. So, even being a volunteer person that I am, I mean, we have at my shelter that I volunteer at in Salem, Massachusetts, we have strict adoption procedures in general, let alone come Halloween when people want a black cat. So, people sadly will try to look to adopt a black cat because, oh, it's trendy for Halloween, and then knock it off. Black cats are just as loving as any other cats. So there you go. If you can't handle a pet, don't get one, folks.
Fucking
All right.
right.
Daniel, do you have a handprint on you?
I do.
Huh. Just got
It's
that.
Sebrings.
Yeah, it's about the right size.
I was thinking the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Lisa Tedesco asks, have you encountered a case that you were so disturbed by that you literally could not continue? Mine was when I was researching. It wasn't that I couldn't continue because I was going to do it on my show. The victim was Sylvia Likens. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but the killer or the woman was Gertrude. I always say her name wrong. Gertrude Banazinski. I can't pronounce it right. And some of the things that were done to Sylvia were atrocious. The victim that eventually died was atrocious. I mean, I actually was on the phone with Paul and I was like, I can't do this case. I did all the research. I did my notes. I can't do it because there was stuff that it was horrific. And I couldn't not say it because it was vital to I couldn't do it. So that I will not feature that case on my show.
I won't look at Jonestown or anything like that. Beckham?
Robert Evans.
Oh, I gave it up. I gave up on the John Benet Ramsey case.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Because I think I know what happened.
Well, I think I know what happened too. And me and you disagree.
No, it wasn't an inside job, that's for sure.
See, I think it was.
Conflict gets me going.
My nose.
All right,
is
a lot of people are talking about
Golly.
cats. Thank you. So Mr. Lisa Tedesco asks, little type of different question, but we love Lisa Tedesco, so we're going to ask it. What's your favorite pizza?
Dude, I love pizza. Paul, do you have good pizza places in Canada?
Yeah.
Cool.
Somebody asked about pizza.
Mr. Lisa Tedesco really wants to know what's your favorite pizza.
Oh shit. Well, when I could eat meat, it was and fuck you people who don't like pineapple on your pizza.
No,
it was
it's
bacon
nasty.
and pineapple.
Oh god.
Fuck me with it. It was like I like it, and then you get it in the fire brick oven. Damn.
Since I was close to the Chicago unit, I would have to say Chicago pizza style. Pepperoni, mushroom,
Nice. Ew.
with a nice cold Coca-Cola. Get it? Coca-Cola.
Yes, we get it, Robert Evans. I would say there's a few pizza places near me that do sweet sauce pizzas, and those are really good. The sauce is it's so good. Or I like white pizza where there's no sauce and it's just like an olive oil base or like, yeah, I like that. So I totally forgot I could highlight questions as people ask them. Sorry. Are you fans of murder ballads, the genre of music?
I've never heard them. I like death metal.
Yeah, I don't know if I know of a murder ballad offhand. Beckham?
Nope, don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if Paul doesn't know, I ain't gonna know.
I I feel like I've heard that name, but I don't know offhand. But if it's similar to Sylvia Likens, I
Paul's the
can
music guy.
see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Lisa Tedesco, let me give you a wrench. All right, I'm just double checking if I missed any questions. Anthony gives the best answer, Choco Taco Pizza.
Nice.
What is that?
All right, I think I'm caught up. If I missed somebody's question, I did not on purpose. Put it in now if I missed it, because I believe I'm caught up, but if not, let me know. Only 3 more questions in the notebook of what was submitted to me. So again, y'all ask any true crime questions, or if you have questions you want to know about us. Okay. No, I lied. 2 questions because we answered that. Which monster? Wait, how did they word this?
Loch Ness
Which
Monster.
I think it's because it's a Halloween thing. Which monster or killer movie is your favorite? It can be fiction or nonfiction.
I almost took the chance and funded Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it was not a Paramount production.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Halloween's. I like Halloween's. They're funny.
Halloween.
Especially after the fucking meme came out that was like, how does Michael Myers keep up with everybody? And it shows him rolling down the road on wheelies. So fucking funny.
That dude could walk so fast, you could be running and he's just right there.
He's got a shuffle like a fucking speed walker.
Yeah, Halloween for sure.
Halloween's awesome.
I would say I really like is his name Pinhead from Hellraiser?
Oh yeah. That's a good one too.
I
That
like
was wicked.
him. What I really
Dude,
like
I saw a chick do one of those cosmic things, crossovers or whatever.
Cosplay.
Yes.
Cosplay.
Whoa, holy moly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was hot.
Those movies are gnarly. But Pinhead has like the best quotes.
Whoa.
Best quotes.
What does he say? Do you remember any of them?
Yeah, yeah. I remember he's like, when somebody says something about pain, and he's like, pain? How dare you use that word? It is like something like, you know nothing of pain. And then it goes right close to his face, and he starts like, it gets cold, and you can see his breath, and he's like, I am pain. And it was just good.
And you see the needles and stuff in his face, I guess. Yeah.
What I like about him is he's so calm and collected, and he's always well composed, but he does damage, and I admire that.
Did I think I saw it one time and I was like 11 or 10. And then I didn't see it again.
But it's not for me or Paul. Soupy asks, question for Robert Evans. Why wouldn't you produce Polanski's Macbeth?
Career suicide.
At the time, we were just going in a different direction. Sometimes things happen. The money's just not there. That's simple.
Soupy, I actually did see that earlier, and I thought it was a joke, so my apologies. You really did want it asked. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for popping in.
I actually went instead with Jack Nicholson's Chinatown. That was a much better production.
The Chinatown book is really, really good.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So we have one more question that was submitted to me in advance. So again, if anybody has any questions, pop it in here so we can answer them. True crime related, Manson related, or just what do you want to know about us? Yes, these are real. You don't need to ask.
No, those real.
This is real. You don't have to
I get a lot of people in life that question if they are, which is funny. And it's like, no, they are. Any side note, Danny, funny.
Danny, I would definitely cast you, even if it was just for a side view.
So where it's similar to the one we have before about what monster or killer movie is your favorite. But this was specifically what is your favorite horror or scary movie, and it has to be just one. So, for example, if you like the Halloween franchise, you can't just say the Halloween franchise. It has to be
which one?
specific. Yeah, this one is
I,
a specific one they want to know.
I got it. I got it. I'm down right
Okay.
now. I got my answer.
Go.
The new Halloween series is the shit right now.
That one.
Yep.
And it's a series or just a movie?
Well, you know the one, right? The one that came out in 2018.
Yeah. No,
the one I just went to like 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
that's supposed to be three of. Well, it's three of them, so I would say the series. Yeah, for sure.
right, but I meant the question. Was I
What was?
supposed to
Oh,
answer
sorry,
the
sorry.
series or- No, that's okay.
What's your favorite horror or scary movie? And it has to be a
Oh, okay.
specific movie. So again, for example, if you like the Halloween franchise, you can't say all the Halloween movies.
shoot,
It has to be a
It's one of
specific
two.
movie. One or two?
One of two. It's either what's it called again? Halloween, the first Rob Zombie Halloween. I liked that one a lot because of the child Michael Myers. Or I liked Paranormal Activity.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say mine then?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second while I research it because I forgot. I forgot the name.
What's yours, Danielle?
So I
Oh,
don't
man.
watch horror movies. For the most part, I really don't. It's not that I find them scary. I just find them boring because they're not true. If I'm gonna watch something bloody and gory, I'm gonna watch like a real serial killer documentary.
Mhm.
And that I know that says a lot about me and not in a good way. But again, I guess if I had to pick one, since I like Pinhead, I would say I'll just go with Hellraiser.
Jesus. Well, if
Mhm.
you can't say a series, right? All the slasher movies are series, right? They
You
all
can say
are.
like the
Freddy,
first one of
Jason.
it.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna go a little bit different. I would either say The Exorcism or The Exorcist, and because that's really what started the whole entire thing. But actually, before that, I would probably lean towards Rosemary's Baby. Yep,
Mm.
because that comes first.
Hereditary is
That
fuck,
touches
dog.
on a lot of things. A lot of things. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? It's not a horror movie, but it's fucking horrendous. Is Hard Candy. Everybody should watch Hard Candy.
When
It's
was
the
it
best
filmed?
movie you'll only watch once.
When was it filmed?
Oh, I don't know.
Like
It's in
Hard
the
Candy?
2000s.
Like, is it a scary movie?
It's like a thriller, but it's like demented. It's fucking demented. Yeah. You need Beckham, you'd love it. It's crazy.
We have an audience
what I do love.
question. Question for
Caribbean.
Paul. What's your favorite Shirley Temple?
The one where she sings, "It's the good ship, lollipop and the sweet trip to the candy shop."
Hey,
with
is that James?
bonbons."
Hey, hold on. Is that James guy? Who's James?
Now,
That's
James?
not James Latero Winston.
Oh, okay.
No.
Different James. If you were actually at the morning shows, you'd know. All right, we have anybody ever seen Cabin in the Woods?
Yes, it was fucking hilarious.
No. Dude, there's that thing where you can go like pay money and have a group of friends and you stay at a lake house and then have like a Jason character chase you around and see if you could survive. Would you guys do that?
Well, fuck no. It sounds terrible.
I
don't even like to jog when I'm not being chased by it.
Well, I'm sure there's strategy to it, but that's the whole thing. Would you take part in that to see if you can survive?
No shit, no. No.
Like, just to me, I'd be like, I know this is fake. I know this is fake.
No, but they actually
But
kill you.
but
You pay for
yeah,
them to
but what?
actually-
Hey, hold on, time out. What if they had a moment that what's his face had like last week, where it was supposed to be a fake axe, like the prompt was
Oh,
supposed to be fake, and they
fake
stab
axe,
you
but
in
it's
That
the
was big
yeah,
gun.
and then they. What did you say?
That was a big gun. Alec
Well,
Baldwin.
I don't know about
Fake
that. It was a
gun.
real gun, but
Right.
it was supposed to have a
Yeah.
pop in it or whatever, and it, yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's still under investigation.
That's
So we'll
correct.
see.
Under investigation.
So that was the last of the pre-submitted questions. Does anybody else have any questions for us that you'd like to ask us before we bounce to Paul Cast's channel for
No kidding, because my nose is literally itching like a mother effer.
Yeah, we'll take a small break. I will go get my
I can wipe
And
my
then-
face.
He'll go wipe his face. And then
Oh, we got one.
Okay, but we'll also I have no idea who that is. But we'll go over to my place and then I will be terrified and we will have everyone.
Paul, are you busting out old school shit tonight?
If you want
Beckham,
me
we're
to.
still on mine.
Oh yeah. Let's finish
Sorry.
this up.
Zeb, I don't know who that is.
No, none of us do.
I don't
We're
even
all
know.
Uncultured bastards.
Sorry, Zeb. All right. I think, is he the Suspiria guy? I don't know.
I feel like a freaking student.
Well,
in a
maybe we'll figure that out over at the Paulcast.
Hey, are we gonna stay in a uniform? Are we gonna stay in costume, or can
Well,
we?
let's.
Like,
Okay, that's off-camera question. So let me quickly give Zeb a wrench. Will it let me?
because I'm bringing back the white glasses.
Those ones aren't doing it for you, hey?
All right. Well, thank you guys. Oh, Bill. Of course, Bill comes in right at the end always.
Hello, Bill.
Well, thank you guys.
Hello, Bill.
Thank
I think
you,
I ran
Paul,
into Bill.
aka Donkey Danny DiCarlo. And thank you, Mr. Beckham, Robert
Yes.
Evans, for joining me for our third Ask Me Anything True Crime edition. These are Beckham, would you shush it?
This is retirement Robert Evans, by the way.
Are you done?
Could she end the fucking show?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna keep going. I'm sorry.
Paul, I can't.
ADD.
So anyway, thank you guys for being here. And then thank you everybody in the chat for hanging out with us and for asking great questions. And thank you to those of you who submitted questions to me in advance. Again, those that gave a name, I did say. Those that wanted to remain anonymous, I did that as well. So this is one of the most watched. Where the fuck did he go?
This is the smoothest ending we've ever done.
Oh.
Sorry,
Really?
I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
This is unbelievable. Anyway,
this is getting me excited.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming. We will certainly do another one if you guys want. As long as people have questions, we will certainly hang out and do these every so often and answer them. These are the most watched videos on my channel, so it's cool. And I get to hang out with my friends and answer just like whatever you guys want to know. Maybe, hi, Eric Weinbender. How are you doing? Maybe sometime we'll do an Ask Me Anything about us, just strictly about us.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Wait. What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's all they would ask. Is
No, it would just be Danielle. We would just be here to support Danielle, right?
No, maybe people want to know about you, what you do in the CIA.
No.
How much coke do they let you do in the CIA?
Lots. Yeah.
Lots.
As long as you can get the information and you're under budget, you're good to go. They just
we
send
actually
you to
snort acid in the CIA, you fucking peasant.
They just let you take a vacation to Wisconsin for a month and let you regroup yourself.
Perfect.
All right, so we're going to shut this down, take a little break, head over to Paul's channel for a little bit of an after party. Paul's going old school. Lincoln putting StreamYards out there. So as long as you're not an asshole, you can come up and hang with us. So.
Old school.
Yeah.
I like that. Old school.
All right. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
See you guys.